As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usean peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Useans, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters?
Target destroyed.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
It's an air raid! It's being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. The radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them?
In gun range.
Missile.
Where's our support?
Missile.
If we don't get some fighters soon, the whole base is gone!
Locked.
Missile.
Missile away.
Locked on!
Shit! Where are the damn interceptors?
Target destroyed. Vehicle
The
down.
anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight. Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Box 2!
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Missile.
The enemy's barely resisting. This is
Missile.
easy money, so grab it while you can.
Base 2! Break that lock!
Caution.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Column 1, box 2.
Caution. Pull up.
Hell yeah, hostile has been eliminated.
Mage 2, missile away. Mage 2, vehicle destroyed. Target in range of guns. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Target destroyed.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now!
Caution.
Locked.
Nice work, Mage 2.
I hit my mark.
Caution. Caution.
Target is in range of guns. Mage 2, vehicle destroyed.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Mage 2, locked. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Fire anti-air guns! Now!
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Lockdown bandit.
Do we really have interceptors? They're still pounding us!
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Caution! Enemy on your tail!
Missile. Missile.
I'm on my target.
Missile.
Missile.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
Vehicle
Can't
destroyed.
say I blame them.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory. Hostile has a lock. Protect the radar vehicles! Return fire!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missed. Locked. It's chow time.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Trigger, there's one more to go. This one's mine.
Caution.
Am I up? Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
We're being locked onto. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Missile. Missile.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Target is destroyed. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. We aim over clear ground. School 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Everything's been burned down.
Five minutes remaining.
This is School 4. Locked on enemy.
That's a miss.
Shred the radar network.
Missile connected.
Locked. It's chow time.
Targeting gun range. Target was not struck. H2, missile launch.
Fox 2.
want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus. Bandit is in my sights.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
I'm glued to this one. They have a lock on you. Shake them.
APCs have nowhere to hide.
Caution.
Did H2 seriously go down?
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
Caution.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intersect! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! The radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them? It's an air raid! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Caution. Pull up.
H2, target destroyed.
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Caution. Pull up.
The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! They're going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Vehicle down.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! Where's our support? If we don't get some fighters soon, the whole base is gone!
Missile.
Missile in the air! Evade now!
Missile. 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 Missile.
What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters? Target confirmed destroyed. Nice.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Protect the radar vehicles! Return fire!
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. Base was too far from Allied territory. It's chow time.
Missile.
Like H2?
Missile.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
God damn it! My brother was in that radar unit. Sector 6, you've got a bandit.
Fox 2. Locked on bandit.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile headed your way.
Locked on bandit.
Enemy your tail.
Missile. Missile.
Column 3, Fox 2.
Missile.
They have a lock on you. Shake them.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile tracking me.
Ground target destroyed.
Fox 2.
That radar was just about to go online. Behind you. Enemy on your tail.
Caution. Pull up.
It looks like they're a mix of veterans and rookies.
Attack missed.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Caution. Pull up.
They're taking cover in the clouds.
Test crossing. Evading.
Caution. Pull up.
Locked.
Still in the fight. They shot down one of us.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock onto their targets, too.
There's 6 enemies, and some are really good. Missile headed your way.
Missile.
Scope 6, Fox 2.
Missile.
Break! Missile incoming!
Column 2, you can't go after every target.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Watch your 6.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
Can't say I blame them.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. Eject! How the hell is the enemy able to hit it so accurately when it's camouflaged?
Missile.
Missile incoming. Break!
Missile.
If we get the one radar we can't counter, we expand the defenses too quickly. In position behind Bandit.
Missile.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
What's your status? Are you intact? Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Missile fired. Evading. Bandit acquired. Locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Attack missed.
All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
Missed.
Hostile has a lock.
Locked on Bandit.
Missile.
This is School 6. Attack missed. Trying again. Do we really have interceptors? They're still pounding us.
Page 2, walking.
seriously go down?
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Mage 2, missile away.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! We don't have any anti-air weapons yet.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. I'm iced up.
The enemy has a lock on you. It's an air raid. We're being attacked by enemy aircraft. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target is destroyed.
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed. We're going for the radar car.
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Where's our support? If you don't get some fighters soon, the whole base is gone. What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters?
Caution.
Locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Shit. Where are the damn interceptors?
Target destroyed. Mage 2, missile launch.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Target is in range of guns.
The radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them?
Mage 2, vehicle destroyed. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
missile launch. H2.
Permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
H2, APC destroyed.
I got him. He's mine. Box 2.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Caution.
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Shred the radar network.
Evading enemy missile.
Caution.
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Bandit has a lock.
Bandit is down.
Missile! Break! Break! The base is wrecked.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Hostile has a lock. Sector 6, you've got a bandit. Missile crossing, evading.
Behind one. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Caution.
Enemy has entered clouds. In pursuit. Fire anti-air gun! Now! Missile! Right now! This is School 6. Enemy is locked on me.
Box 2.
Attack missed.
Everything's been burned down. Breaking! I need to evade!
H2 locked.
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight!
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Stall warning.
Looks like they're a mix of veterans and rookies. Heads up! Bandit behind you!
Caution.
Bandit has a lock. Get away from that vehicle! Now!
LM1, Box 2.
Missile! Right now!
H2, target destroyed.
Missed.
There's 6 enemies. Some are really good.
This one's mine.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Missile. Missile.
Breaking lock. Evading.
Fox 2. Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Enemy retreat over clear ground. Skull 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. I'm on this one's tail.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares deployed.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
Can't say I blame them.
Roger 6.
I'm icing up.
Fox 2.
H2 is flashed abandoned.
Caution. Pull up.
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Blaze, you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
2 targets remaining.
Destroyed.
That radar was just about to go online.
All aircraft, residential areas below you.
Base was too far from Allied territory.
This one.
This is closing. Break.
Bandit, right on your tail. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Missile.
H2, missile!
Missile. Missile.
Position behind Bandit. Missile. Breaking.
It didn't connect. Locked, it's chow time.
Caution. Pull up.
Fox 2.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Missile.
Got the numbers and the strike.
Missile. Missile.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Break. Break.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
That radar was just about to go online.
Target in range of guns.
Break. Break.
All right, clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now.
Caution. Pull up.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Oh, to see the Erusian's nice sound.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Caution.
We've got no recourse. No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Locked.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Target destroyed. Three targets remaining.
Stall warning.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Fox 2.
Evacuation's complete. Also free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters.
Huh? Keep your mind focused.
UAV's ready to launch. Away!
Wait! What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move,
Missile.
they gotta be drones.
Missile.
Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Missile away.
Locked. It's chow time. Golem Squadron, surround them.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
It didn't connect.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Missile.
Missile! Break hard!
Missile. Missile.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Missile evaded.
Missile. Missile.
Crap.
Missile.
The aircraft is icing up.
Missile.
I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. Golem 2, the enemy's reading you.
Missile.
Missile closing. Evade.
Missile.
Mage 2, bandit on your tail.
Missile. Missile.
I'm in his blind spot.
Missile.
He's mine. Caution! Hostile has a radar lock.
Missile.
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
Missile.
Missed.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Missile launched.
He escaped into the clouds.
Entering clouds.
Stall warning.
The enemy knows of these moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger. I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
Missile.
There's a bar I want to try.
Missile.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Where'd he go?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Caution. Pull up.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Missed.
Missile evaded.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles?
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours. The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Mage 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet, wild, and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Missile.
Where'd he go?
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Cardinal 1, take them down.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on
Missile.
hostile.
Missile. Missile.
Watch your tail. Enemy behind you.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Enemy behind you. Heads up. Cobra reinforcements. We're taking too much damage. He's mine. Box 2. We're surrounded. Missile coming in A. Grand pressure. Failing out.
Missile.
Attack disconnect.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy is locked on, Mage 2. I'm hit. I've lost control.
If you can't evade a missile,
Missile.
use chaff and flares.
Missile.
Your fingers should still move, even if
Missile.
you're in a 9G turn.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We have him on the run. Don't let up.
Missile.
Accuracy. Can you still fly?
Hold up.
Break! Break!
Chaff and flares launched.
I'm cornered.
Mage 2.
4 remaining.
We're getting our ass kicked. Throw out reinforcements. Did you?
Mage 2, walking.
We got this. We can't recover. Breaking! Breaking! We need reinforcements now! I can't. Column 4, box 2. Locked on hostile. Okay, I'm right behind him. The enemy commanding saying, why did they pull out? Breaking hostile lock.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight. Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Breaking from enemy.
Mage 2, walking. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
They have to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile.
Missile incoming!
Missile.
Evade! Break! Break!
Missile.
What the hell?
Caution, missiles!
Missile.
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Missile.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, this is Skeleton 1. What do we do about that monster?
We're just waiting for mission
Missile.
command.
Break, now!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys went down easy.
Missile. Missile.
I can't get a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I throw at them.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile. Missile.
Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Up against that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. What's going on?
Damn, things have gotten smarter. How many do you think are left?
I can't get a lock.
Missile.
Thanks for the aid, Mage 2.
Missile. Missile.
Skeleton 1, Commander. Got me!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Fast as hell.
Mage 1, get your head out of your ass.
Missile.
Stop arguing with the damn drone.
Missile.
Evading!
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Missile.
Locked.
Missile.
This is column 3, column 2's hit! Status report. Shit, column 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
The enemy's too
Skeleton,
fast, I
break!
can't keep
Break!
up.
Break! Missile! When the enemy wears out. We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Missile.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Hey, control route. I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Shit, we got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If they noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Ox 2.
I can't shake it!
Command had evaded the attack. Going for the loner.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
This is where we belong.
Missile. Missile.
Hostile on your tail.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1, leaving Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit, SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Rejoin can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run!
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fortress aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
This is getting a little tight.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off. Got one in my sights.
Entering clouds. Missile launched.
Golem and Maze Squadron, help us!
Mage 2.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Let Golem and Maze Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
No, not my watch.
Mage 2, UAV down.
Yowza!
Mage 2 is splashed abandoned.
Does Maze Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Mage, we owe you a debt, and we'll pay it.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report!
He's a predator. We get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself! Golem 2, get away from the enemy!
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Golem 2 lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
A few seconds could mean life or death for him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
H2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
H2, begin takeoff.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
For that, Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Column 4, understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. You fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot, so I told him. I had to pull an empty spot, so play along.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. They're way overhead.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts follow for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft. We dodged it.
Rifle 3 engaging. Almost lost.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Mage 2, locking. Mage 2, missile away.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Mage 2, target down.
We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus. This is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Dodged. That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat. Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. I call that mission accomplished. We've still got half our baggage. Emptying of our hangars and runways.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Don't let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire!
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
I've got you now. Firing.
Bandit destroyed.
Target acquired. Gotta break it, break it, break it!
Fox 2.
Bandit has a lock on me.
Missile hit.
Hostile on your back. Watch out.
You're being locked onto. Mage 2 locked. Target is in range of guns. Bomber hit by a missile. One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Fox 2.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Gollum Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Gollum 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, and
in the air ASAP.
Not on fire, Cadet. Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attack... Internet... Many wars are lost by... That means... You have our thanks.